Hello everybody, it's me, Teddy, and today I'm going to be playing Crafty Mine! Yay! Crafty Mine! I love Crafty Mine. I've never played Crafty Mine, but my owner has, and my owner loves to play Crafty Mine. So now I have to create my new world, or else she's gonna kill me if I play on her old world. So I put it in survival, and I put it on easy because I'm not good at games, and then because I'm a dog. And then I wanted to put it on hardcore. I had no idea what it meant, and I can't read. So I can read some stuff, but it was really far away. And I wanted a starting map and maybe a bonus chest, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know why. It says after I die I can see but not enter with the world. So I loaded up Crafty Mine. And look at this. Do you see this? This is a really nice village scene, isn't it? And did you know that just a couple of weeks ago, I was chased by some big dog on my street, and it was really scary. I really didn't like it. Look, I earned a trophy up in the right, or left, up in the left, and it yay! And so I spawned in. This is not faked. And so I decided to get some chicken first, because that's what my owner says to do. Well, not really. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get some food before I did anything else. So then I went and I punched the tree like everyone says you're supposed to do. And Rekrap, if you're listening, I would love to do a collab with you. Please. Pretty please. Please. I really love your videos. Your videos are what I use to train on how to play Crafty Mine better. And so I'd really like it if you actually came on and maybe did some stuff with me, because I really love you, Rekrap. You're my favorite Minecraft YouTuber. And I really love you. And you're so good at the game. You're so fast too. And it's really just really awesome. And I am not just being a suck up right now, because I really love your videos and I'd really like to do a collab with you. Thank you, Rekrap. I love to watch your channels, and I love that you switched around Rekrap 2 and Rekrap 1. I thought that was really cool. And so here, I tried to pet the doggy, but I pressed the wrong button, and so then it got mad at me, and it started taking away my hearts, and I didn't want to die, because if I did, then I'd lose my world. So I started running in the forest, and I looked behind me, and the dog was still there, so I keep having to run farther and farther and farther, and then I had to sprint. I don't know how this character in the game doesn't get tired. Oh, by the way, I'm playing as Clark Kent. It's really cool. My owner spent real life money on it, which is really sad. Look, if you look in the top left corner, you can see me, Clark Kent. I love Superman. So here, I had to get some wool to make a bed. Not every Minecraft YouTuber does it. Some don't, because they don't want to sleep through the night. Oh, by the way, Rekrap, I love your Naked and Afraid series. I think it's so cool. Oh yeah. And I really especially love watching your lifesteal videos. I think you're so good at it. And I also like Branzy. Maybe if you and Branzy could come on and teach me a few things, that'd be really fun. So here I jumped off the tree, which is a very bad idea, because then I lost some of my health, which was really sad. Really sad. But then I saw some two sheepies, and maybe if I could kill them both, I could get enough woolies to make a bed. And which is really important, and yeah. And so then I saw another sheepy, so I killed that sheepy too. And then I looked, and the ground wasn't level, and there was water. It was a water ravine. And so I jumped in, and I looked around me, and there was stone. So maybe I could get some stone for that. But I had to go up. That way I wouldn't lose my breath. And all the time I was playing this, and then I couldn't break the block. It was too hard. How do you guys play Minecraft so well? And so then I went up, and I was contemplating what to do next. And then I saw a little sheepy to the right, and so I killed the sheepy in cold blood. Because I'm a doggy, and that's what I do. And I think now that I'm actually watching this over, I kind of see another sheepy up in the top, but I didn't get that sheepy because I couldn't see him, which was sad. And so I had to use my crafty table to make a bed, which was really, really fun. And so I forgot what I was going to do here. And then I remembered I was supposed to get some sticks. That way I could make some tools. And so I made a wooden pickaxe and a wooden axe. And that way I could mine all of this. I could mine the wood for the house and for more tools. And I could also mine some stone for furnaces and that stuff. I realized I also needed coal though, and so I thought that maybe there could be some coal in this little area here, and so I ate some of my food, and then I went down here to look, and I got stuck on the blocks, and so then I went down farther, and there was no coal, and so I had to get up quickly before I drowned, and right there, I made it up just in time. It was so cool. I'm so good at this. And so then, I ran over here, and jumped into the water cave to try and get some stone. But the stone mining was taking a long time, so I'll just tell you something in this voiceover. Did you know that outside of this, in the room outside of this, my parents were watching some game where it's like these guys throw a ball around, and the ball isn't shaped like a normal ball. It's shaped like a really, really weird ball. But I mean, hey, I can't judge them because I play with really, really weird toys too. And so then, and if they got it into the other guy's goal, it was like worth 7 points. And then I think it's called like, yeah, I think it's called like leg ball or something like that. I don't know. And so that's what they were doing. And they were also talking about how one year my dad was making a turkey. I wasn't around for this though. And my daddy, he put it in the deep fryer, and oil spewed everywhere. And so my owners backed up, and they were so afraid, and they were like wearing these gloves and these goggles, and it was really funny. And oh, by the way, I'm filming this on a monitor, and I just have like a camera set up on a bunch of boxes behind me, and like aimed at the monitor, so it's really hard. And I'd really like it if maybe you'd like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, all that great stuff, because I would really like your support. Isn't that what they say? That's what they say, right? Absolutely no one who watches my videos is subscribed, because absolutely no one watches my videos. Now I saw this thing where you jump and then you place the block under you, and so I kind of got the hang of it, but it was still really, really hard. So I got the hang of it kind of, so I sped up, and so I grabbed my resources and I piled up, and I made it. And then I saw a sheepy, but I knew I needed to craft my wooden tools before I could get the sheepy. So I had to craft my tools. I crafted a sword, an axe, a pickaxe, and a shovel. And then I cleared out my inventory so that I could put them in. At this point, I knew that the sheepy was behind the tree. So I knew I had to get the sheepy before it was too late. So I put all of the important stuff in my inventory. I broke the crafting table, and then I went and I got the sheepy with my sword, and I was really happy about that. And then I saw another doggy, but I knew not to pet it because the last time I pet the doggy, it was really, really scary. And so then I was running around for a while, and I decided to chop down trees for wood for my new house. And spoiler alert, I think that my house turned out absolutely amazing. But I really hate these big trees because the wood is always hiding and you can never reach the top. Look, there I had to break a branch for it. There, I saw a wood right there, and I had to break some branches to get to it, and it was really annoying. And look, you can never reach the tree because it's just too big. Look, I couldn't reach it, so I just gave up on the tree. But I did get an apple from it, so I guess that was something good. But then I went back to chopping normal trees, because normal is better. I really like these Minecraft graphics. I think they're really good, actually. So here, I decided that I would make myself another bed so that I could have a double bed, which is nicer than a normal bed. I don't know why. I wanted it for aesthetic. So here I had to sleep, or else the monsters would get to me. So I slept through the night, and then I woke up, and I saw some wool. I guess someone must have killed the sheepies for me. And so then I had an extra piece of wool. And then I saw a zombie. It was so scary. And this zombie, I tried to fight him, but he put me on fire. And thankfully he died, but I was put on fire and it was really scary. Thankfully I got these thingies that make you level up, which was fun. So I ate some food, that way I wouldn't starve to death. And thankfully I didn't starve to death. And so, look at me, I love being Shark Kent. Sorry. And so then I decided that I would put my house right here on this little shore, and I decided to build it right here, 4 blocks tall, because I'm very bougie. So I decided I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide, and then some logs, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide on that side, and then go up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide on there, and then build up. But I knew that I wouldn't have enough cobblestone for this, so I decided that I'd just use some wood. So I crafted some oak planks. I crafted a lot of oak planks. I crafted almost a stack of oak planks. If you ask me, I think a stack should be 100, but okay, Minecraft. And so I crafted a stack of oak planks, and then I placed them down. Look at me, I'm so good at this. I learned how to crouch and then place it from my favorite YouTubers. Oh, one of my other favorite Minecraft YouTubers is Farzy. I really like him, and I think his builds are really cool, and maybe one day I'd like to give him a challenge, and he'll do it. I don't know though. I'm just a little dog, so he I don't know. But the building was really going well, and I liked that. And then, can you guys hear me all right? I don't know. I got a new mic. Was that funny? Was that funny? I don't know. So then I crafted some more oak planks, and it was really nice how because I crafted just the perfect amount, and it was really cool. And then I leave some space for the door right here. And then I decided I wanted to replace the floor with some cobblestone. And by the way, we don't talk about how I use axes to mine stone sometimes because I forget, and I use pickaxes to mine sand sometimes because I forget. Okay, don't talk about that. That's just, yeah, don't talk about that. So I filled in my floor, right? And I didn't have enough blocks, and so then I had to go and I had to get more. And so I went to this ocean, and I looked down, I went under, and look, I found this piece of stone right here. And so I mined it, I mined it, and then I had to go back up, and there was this little monster chasing me. I think it's called a drowned or something like that, but I don't know for sure. Am I talking too fast? I don't know if I'm talking too fast or not. I don't know. So then I went back in the house, and I placed my cobblestone, and I counted, and I have 4 blocks that I need to replace with stone, cobblestone, which means I need 4 more pieces of cobblestone. So I went down and I looked, and there was some stone right there, I think. And I thought it was stone, but it wasn't actually stone. It had tricked me. And then I found some stone right there, but I knew I was running out of air, so I had to go back up quickly or I would drown, and that would be really, really bad. Thankfully, I made it up in time. But I went all the way down to get some stone, and I started mining, and it was really quite boring. And then I lost my block. I don't know, it just happens, and it's really annoying. And then I went up, but I was on 1.5 hearts, and then I'm sorry guys, I cut there because I didn't want to show my player ID. So then I went up and I ate, and then I went back under because I needed some more stone, and then I found stone just right there, and it was really quite annoying because I thought I had mined a lot of stone before, but I guess I hadn't, so that was really sad. And then I got some extra stone, but not much extra stone, so I might need more in the future. But I swam back across, hoping that the little monster in the sea wouldn't get me, and I got back to my house. It was nice, and so I put a floor on my house, which I thought was really nice, and then I put my beds down, and I have a nice double bed, which is really big and nice. And then I put my crafting table down, and I was really proud of myself. But then I realized that I needed some furnaces, and I also needed a door. So first I made a door, and I thought it looked pretty good. And then I realized I also needed a roof. So then I had to go, and I started chopping down all of these trees, and it was really annoying, and it was really not fun. But I guess Minecraft is sometimes not really fun. I think maybe next time I'm gonna make a big statue. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, maybe I could build a statue, and maybe I could have some of my owner's add-ons, and I could put them in Minecraft. That way, I could see, they have one, I think, where it's like you're able to make these statues out of just some tools. And so I broke those because I doubled on it, and so that was kind of sad. Oh, by the way, I really hope you enjoy. I know I've said this before. So I made my starter house right? And I finished that up. And I closed the door. I went back into my inventory. I cleared it out. And then I realized I should probably make a chest. But then I was contemplating, should I make a chest or a barrel? A chest or a barrel? A chest or a barrel? Or 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 a chest or a barrel? I decided to make barrels because barrels are easier because you don't need a block above them to open them, unlike chests. So I like barrels better. And I thought my house looked really good. And here I cut it because my camera fell over and it was kind of embarrassing. So then I was chopping down trees and I saw a sheepy, but I didn't get the sheepy right then. I waited until the tree was all chopped, and then I saw the sheepy again. So I went and I killed the sheepy, and it was really good. And then I went and I decided that I'd go and I'd explore. But then it turned nighttime, and I saw the sunset, and then I decided to sweep through the night, which was hard. And then I woke up, I turned around, and there was a zombie at my door, which was scary. It was so scary. And then I opened the door because I was trying to eat, and I was on half a heart. And right here, I thought I was going to die, but I didn't die. And I was really afraid, so I ate my raw mutton, but I didn't have any other food. So then I had to just stay on half a heart, and I saw some zombies in the forest, and I didn't want to die, so I didn't go towards them, but I was really afraid. And I'm really bad at Minecraft. And then I went up here, but I realized that I probably shouldn't be up there with half a heart, because that would be very dangerous. So, yeah, I didn't go up there. Oh, did you guys know that dogs can play Monopoly? I'm really into Monopoly right now. I'm winning so much, and I'm so good at it. I swear, if you challenge me at Monopoly, I will defeat you. I'm that good. Okay, but so then, and then I saw some cows. So I killed the cows. And I also got some flowers, accidentally. But I got the meat from the cows, and thankfully I started to heal. And then I was on 1 heart. And then I was on 1.5 hearts. And then I was on 2 hearts. And then I stopped healing. And so then I decided I'd go and mine stone for a furnace and for other things. So I was working on that, and let me tell you a story. I really like cheese, and just yesterday I had to go to my doctor and get some shots, but I didn't realize it was the doctor's, so I was really happy. And then they gave me my first shot, and I got really sad because I realized it was the doctor's. And then it was really hard, and thankfully I was a good boy throughout it all, but it really hurt, and it was really sad, and I'd really like it if you just support me, and maybe put in the comments, I know, spam the comments with Teddy shouldn't get any more shots. I think it was my Rebabebba's shot, Bees? I don't know what it's called. But I was really mining the stone very efficiently, like a good little boy. And so then I decided to mine some stone here. But guys, my shots really hurt. Oh, also spam the comments with Teddy, you're so handsome and so good at playing Minecraft, because Yeah, because I love you guys, and you guys are beautiful. You beautiful viewers. And then I killed a cow again, and I got some meat, and then I killed another cow, and I got some meat, and I got some leather, which was really, really cool. And it was really, really cool. Yeah. And then I went back inside my house, and I put all of my junk inside of the barrel. It was now my junk barrel. And so I decided that I shouldn't put my tools in there because I could use tools to smelt things. And I also wanted to put them in a special chest for wood called my wood chest. So then I don't know what I was doing there. Then I decided that I wanted all of the wooden items. And so then I put all the rest of the stuff in there. And I made some furnaces, which was awesome. And then I thought to myself, if I smelt oak, well, then doesn't it get me some like fuel, where like some fuel stores that I could use to create a campfire, which never needs fuel, and I could also create torches. So I got the charcoal, right? And so then I decided to craft a campfire, and I went outside, and I put the campfire right here, which I thought was an amazing place for it. And then I cleared out some of the area to make room for the campfire, because I don't want a forest fire, right? Right? Yeah. And so then I went back in, and then I went back out, because I realized I had the beef, and I had to put it on the campfire. So then I put it on the campfire, and I went out, and I decided to kill some more animals for more food. And so I killed a pig, and then I killed another pig, and that got me 3 pieces of pork in total. 3. So then I waited. Ready? This is the campfire song. This is my campfire song. I like my campfire songs. Okay, so that was it. Oh, by the way, I'm thinking of dropping some songs. So if you'd like to hear that, please, please go to my channel maybe and support it. And put in the comments, Teddy, you are amazing at singing, and you should totally drop an album. Okay, that's what you want to say. So then I decided to make some carpetas, carpets, and then I realized that they didn't really look good, but I'd leave it. And then I realized my steak was cooked, and so I put some more beef on it, and then I went back inside, and I broke my bed, because I realized that I had some red dye in here, with rose bush, that I could turn into red dye, and I only had enough for those beds. But then I realized that it gives you 2 per rose bush, and so I could make the beds, and then I could also dye some other stuff. Look at that red bed. Looks awesome. So ready? Let's wait by the campfire. Wait. Oh, I saw a monster. So before I went to get the monster, I took all the steak off, and then I ate the steak. Oh my god! It got 4 of the little hunger bar instead of just 1, which was really, really helpful. And now I understand why humans cook their food. But I just couldn't hit this little monster, which was really annoying to me. And it was kind of sad. So then my all of my pork was done and cooked, and so then I put my dye back on my barrel, and then I decided the carpets looked bad, so I took away the carpets, and I just put it in my junk chest, in my junk barrel. Sorry, I'm so used to saying junk chest. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was good. And then I decided I want to go kill some more animals. So I killed another pig. Yeah, I know. I'm such a strong little doggy. And then I went, and I walked, and I walked, and I walked and I walked until I saw some red flowers, and I decided to break them because red flowers create red dye. And I wanted more red dye. Red, 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 red. I wanted more red dye because red dye was the name of the game. Yes, I said red dye was the name of the game. You said red dye. Yes, I would get the fame from the red, 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 red dye. And then I also decided to get some sugar cane because I heard it. You could farm sugar cane for sugar, and I love my sugar. I'm not supposed to drink mommy and daddy's coffee, but I usually do accidentally. Well, I usually do, and then they yell at me, but it's really fun to drink coffee. I understand that humans like it. So then I decided I would place my sugar cane. That way I could get some coffee. And then I realized that I had placed one more than I needed to, so I just put that one right there. And then I left it warm. And then I put some pork chop on the furnace. And I went back inside my house and I ate some of my older pork chops. And then I tried to sleep, but I didn't really sleep, so that was useless. I put some my red stuff in the chest, and then I went outside, and then I waited. Ready? This is my campfire song. I like my campfire song, but I didn't have time because it was turning night, so I had to go to bed. So I spammed the bed, and then I decided that I would take one of these, and I would take my one of a plank, and I would make more charcoal. That way I could make torches, and once I made torches, I would be able to have no monsters spawn in my house. There were no monsters that live in my house. Only me and my family. There are no monsters that live in my house. Only me and my family. I think that was a song from a long time ago, like a kid's nursery rhyme or something. I really like it. There are no monsters that live in my house. Only me and my family. I think I could jazz stuff up in that. You ready? Ready? 2, 1. There are no monsters that live in my house. Yeah! Only me and my family. And then I decided that I would put this torch right there. It did a nice job of lighting up the whole room. But then I had to go to bed. But first I wanted to move the torches in my inventory. I don't know, I like my inventory to be clean. Ready? There are no monsters that live in my house. Only me and my family. There are no monsters that live in me house. Only me and my families. I said my family, me and my family, my family. Only me and my family. So then I saw the skeleton, and maybe if I killed him and he dropped me bones, I could tame a doggy, which would be really fun because I really like doggies, and I just really like doggies. Yeah. So I had my arrow and I had my bone, so I put my arrow in my junk chest, and I was contemplating whether to put the bone in, but I decided to keep it in my inventory, and I decided this was really, really successful. But then I decided to go out in search of a doggy. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't know. I had no idea what to do. But I was also searching for a good cave, maybe for next time, So I went out in search of a cave, cave. So I saw a cave there, but it seemed really scary. So I decided not to go in there for now. And then I went up. I saw the sheepy, but I decided not to kill the sheepy because the sheepy seemed nice. Okay. Oh. Did you guys know that dogs were domesticated over 15,000 years ago? It's really, really cool. I don't know. I just wanted to tell you guys that because I think it's really cool. So here I was wandering, and I was wandering out of my house one day, when I saw a chicken that seemed really weird, and it was two chickens stuck in each other's hitbox. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what baby do? Oh, what baby do? Ooh. Then I saw this cave here. It seemed really scary to me, but I made sure I didn't fall down too far. And then I found some coal. And then I realized there was some coal up there, and coal right 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 there. But then I looked down and my pickaxe was really not well, and it was almost broken. But I decided to mine some more coal before I got out of the cave. Next video, I think I'll come back to this cave, but I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not good at this. So I came out of the cave because my pickaxe was really on its last leg. Then I looked, and look at this big cave. Wow. I think I'll come back to this next episode. It's kind of like Naked and Afraid. You know how they have these recording times, and then you log off, and they all come back next time, and it's so cool. So yeah, that was exactly what it was like. So I was being really quick about getting back to my home, and I'm sorry if I'm like really in the mic here. I just gotta eat the mic, that was kind of funny. And so I saw the sheepy, but I decided to just get home, and then I saw these rose bushes, and I decided to just get home because it was dangerous. And then I saw my home again, and I saw the sheepy, but I didn't kill the sheepy because I'm a nice little doggy. I went around my little water ravine, and I went back home. And so yeah, it was a very successful mining trip, but I decided not to put my coal in my junk chest because I would put my coal in my valuables place. So yeah, everybody, stay fluffy and click on the videos on the screen. Yeah!